Hello, you are welcome to this video, and in this video I want to show you why Facebook will disable your ad account. Now before we proceed, I want you to know what Facebook wants you to do, how Facebook wants you to behave on their website. Now if you look at Facebook, it's made up of four major components, and the first component is the Facebook team, which comprises of all the staffs and the oga, who is Mark Zuckerberg. Then the second part is the users, that is me and you that uses Facebook. Then the third part is the AI, artificial intelligence, that is algorithm. This is a machine that serve as security to the Facebook system. So there is a way they want you to behave. Then the fourth part is the advertisers, those who come, businesses and companies that come to advertise on Facebook. And that is me and you that want to reach out to more customers and clients. So there is a way they want you to behave. Number one, if you are moving too fast, they will not like it. Take for instance, you want to send messages to 20 people. You send a message to 20 people at the same time, they will block you. Now when we come to ad account, let's say you create your ad account today, you create your page today, and you add your payment detail and you start running ad, and as you are running ad, you have created up to 5 ad immediately, and after creating that 5 ad immediately, you want to start scaling. Hey, you are moving too fast. If you try that, if you move too fast, they will disable your account. So they want you to be going like a normal business, the way a normal business should operate. The information I want to give to you now are relates to top advertisers on Facebook, people that have spent millions to run advertisement on Facebook. Now I'm going to explain them one after the other. Number one, if you are moving too fast. Moving too fast include, take for instance, you create your business manager account today, and you create your page today, you create your ad account today, and you want to start running ad immediately, and in that ad you have already created like 2 to 3 ads, and you want them to be running simultaneously. You are moving too fast. They don't want it. Once you try that, they will disable your account. You are operating like a robot. So they don't want, they have security, they have artificial intelligence that monitor their website. So they don't want you to move too fast. And if you do that, they disable your account. So what you have to do is, if you create your page, make sure you have some posts on your page, and make sure the first ad you are going to run should be one single ad, and that ad should be an engagement ad, like page like. Just run it, you spend like 1,000 2,000 naira, that is about $5. You run that ad first, then like 3 days before you can run an a conversion objective. And when you are running a conversion objective, Don't try to scale fast. We'll come to scaling. And don't create too many ads at the beginning. Just create one first. Then when that one runs successfully, you can now try and create two. You'll be going gradually. They want you to operate like a normal human being and normal business. They don't want you to operate like a robot. All right. Then number two is fan page quality. What do we mean by fan page quality? That is your business page quality. What is the quality of your business page? How many posts do you have? How many people like your page? How many people are engaging in your page? Take for instance, you have a page, you just created it for the I used to do it in the past, and that was how I had so many problems with my ad account. I simply create a page to use in running ad, and don't make that mistake. And because I created in the past, because I created those page for running ad, in most cases I don't even have any single like. I just created a new page and I want to start running ad immediately. Don't do that. So what you do is, even before you start preparing to run ad, create your page and start inviting your friends to like your page. Then create as many posts as you can, so that you are warming up your page, and make sure you fill all the details. Don't leave those details blank. Make sure a normal business should have a logo. Yes, it should have a logo. You should have an image, a background. Then you should have a website. You should have a phone number. You should have an email address. So they expect all these things as a normal business. Then number three is not warming up your account. So when you create your ad account and you don't warm it up, it may lead to your ad account being disabled. What do we mean by warming it up? Warming it up includes running your first ad, and let your first ad be approved. Let it run for some time before you pause it. And that first ad should be like engagement objective. That is, you are warming it up. Then when that one has warmed up, you can now get to conversion objective. Then let's look at domains. What is domain? How does your domain affect your ad account being disabled? Now, if your domain is looking like it's spammy, take for instance, how to make money or get cash, something like cash. You have cash in your domain name, or you have like weight loss, something like there's some word that they flag at, or like sex. All those words, if you don't have them in your domain, let your domain name be professional. Let it be words that they don't flag at. Then number five is scaling too fast. Scaling too fast meaning that you want to spend so much with a new account. They don't want it. No, they give you a threshold. They don't want you to scale too fast. Let's say you have run one ad and you want to start running up to 5 ads at the same time with a new account. You don't like it. So what you have to do is, your new account should run like one ad first. Then after some time, you can now start running like 2 ads at the same time. Then gradually you move to 3 ads, 4 ads. You'll be going step by step like that. Then payment threshold. Payment threshold is when you are using dollar account it is like a prepaid account, and this means that you pay after your ad has run for some time. As a new account, in most cases it is something like $25. In other words, you cannot spend more than $25 before you pay for your ad. So that is your threshold. It is when you have successfully paid for that first batch that they now increase your threshold. Maybe they can now increase it to something like $50 or $30. I don't know, thereabout. So, but if you manually increase your threshold as a new account, you increase it to something like $500, they smell scam, so they will disable your account. Then number 7 is mass use of images, copy and landing pages. What do we mean by this? Now, if you get an online course from somebody, in most cases they normally offer you a landing page template. They also offer you ad copies and images, examples of images that you can use. Now, some lazy people will not try to create their own. They will rather copy the exact ad copy and use it. They will just pick the exact landing page and images and use it in their advertisement. And if Facebook is seeing up to 3, 4, 5 same copy, the another people, as you get a course, it's not only you that got a course, other people get a course. They buy from the same course you buy from. So those lazy people also will use the same thing. So by the time Facebook is seeing the same copy, they smell that there is something like a network, and they don't like networking, so they will disable your account. So what you have to do is try and be a little bit creative. Create your own. Don't just copy. Even if you are given a template, follow that template to create your own. Let your own be unique. This will save you a lot of stress. All right, then using multiple domains in one ad account. It is advisable that one ad account should be used to promote one business. So if you have too many domains that is operating under one ad account, it looks clumsy and they don't want it, they will disable that account. Okay, then number 9 is terms and conditions / privacy policy. Now, if you have a website, you are expected to have terms and conditions and privacy policy. So that terms and conditions should be, the link should be on your landing pages. They expect to see it on your landing pages, and if it is not there, it may lead to your ad account being disabled. And this terms and condition, the privacy policy also should be in your fan page. You should fill that place in your fan page. Otherwise, it can, when they visit, Facebook staff, sometimes they visit your page, and when they visit your page and they don't see that privacy policy, they will disable your account. Then negative feedback, poor landing page experience. What do we mean by this? When you are running ad, people will be visiting your landing page. People that your advert is coming before them, they will visit your landing page. And Facebook is taking note of how many minutes they are spending on your landing page. If they don't spend much time on your landing page, it means your landing page is of poor quality. Maybe immediately they hit your landing page, they hit the back button, meaning that they are not enjoying your landing page, means your landing page is of poor quality. And do you know that Facebook is taking note of how many leads you have, how many people actually enter their email address, how many people buy your product. Now, if the feedback they are getting from your advertisement is poor, people are not engaging in your ad, people are not enjoying your ad, Facebook will disable that account. They want something that the users are enjoying, something that the users are comfortable with. So whatever that makes the user uncomfortable, they don't want it, so they will disable that account. Then IP stroke profile. When your account has been disabled several times and you keep creating a new one, after some time it will get a point whereby Facebook now take note of your IP address and profile. When they have taken note of your IP address, any ad you create from that IP address, any account you create from that IP address will be disabled instantly. At this point, Facebook is tired of you. Okay, then let's look at link back to closed account. Link back to closed account is perhaps you have an account that has been disabled before and you still use the same domain, and not only the domain, you still use the same ATM card, the same debit card. This may lead to your account being disabled because they now smell that, hey, this is the account we disabled before, this is linked to the account we disabled before, and because of that, that may lead to your other account being disabled. So I hope you benefited something from this. Make sure you take note of all these. Then the bonus I will add is, make sure you read their ad policy the same way you read your WAEC. Read it carefully. And another thing is, Facebook don't like when you claim, like, I want to teach you how I make 100,000 naira a day. They don't want you to make claim, so avoid making claim. Let your sentences be neutral. I'm going to go into that in the next section of my videos. They want you to be neutral. They don't want you to make claims. Then they don't want you to refer to the user that you know them. Take for instance, are you suffering from, you make statement like, are you suffering from diabetes? They not think that you know the person, so they don't want you to refer to the person as if you know the person. I'm going to go into detail about that. You can add this as number 13, and this is from my own personal experience. I've gotten several of my account being disabled because I didn't pay on time. I normally use dollar account, and if you are using dollar account, that means it's prepaid. You run advertisement before you pay. So sometimes I run an advertisement and I didn't pay. After some time, my ad account got disabled. I still didn't pay. My business account got disabled. I still didn't pay. My page got disabled, and finally my profile got restricted from running ad. So if you didn't pay early, that can lead to your ad account being disabled. Make sure immediately you reach your threshold, make sure you pay so that you can maintain your integrity and Facebook will like your ad account. But if you don't pay on time, they will disable your account. All right, thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video. Bye.